Hello everyone. I'm Archita Shaktawat, Associate Director, Market and Economy, Geospatial World, and I welcome you all to yet another episode of GW Case Study Chronicles on GW Prime Live. GW Case Study Chronicles, powered by Geospatial Resource Platform, is a specially crafted segment that delves into real-world projects, highlight the transformative effects of geospatial and emerging technologies across various economic sectors. These case studies, carefully curated by GW Consulting, are accessible on the Geospatial Resource Platform. In today's episode, we will be presenting an innovative case study on how satellite imagery is revolutionizing afforestation efforts for sustainable emission offsetting. This project is led by CarbonStack and showcases the synergy between advanced geospatial technologies and blockchain to address climate change. CarbonStack is a visionary company dedicated to accelerating carbon neutrality. It specializes in integrating cutting-edge geospatial technologies with blockchain to enhance the carbon offsetting landscape. Their approach includes the use of high-resolution satellite imagery and machine learning algorithms to monitor afforestation projects precisely. The project spans multiple countries in Europe, including Germany, Austria, Switzerland. The use of high-resolution satellite imagery allows for detailed monitoring and verification of tree planting efforts. By incorporating advanced machine learning algorithms, CarbonStack analyzes vast amount of data, which is one of the key factors behind achieving sustainability in these projects. One of the primary challenges faced by afforestation projects is the accurate and continuous monitoring of large areas. Traditional methods often fall short in providing real-time data and comprehensive coverage. CarbonStack addresses these challenges by using satellite imagery to monitor vast forest areas in real time and ensures that the planted trees thrive and contribute to carbon sequestration. At the core of CarbonStack's operations is blockchain technology, which provides transparency and accountability. Blockchain ensures that every step of afforestation process is recorded and verified, fostering trust among stakeholders. This technological integration not only enhances the accuracy of monitoring, but also builds confidence in the effectiveness of carbon offset initiatives. Their innovative approach ensures precise monitoring, transparency, and accountability, making a significant impact on sustainable emission offsetting. This project is a collaborative effort involving key stakeholders such as UP42 and the Algorand Foundation Limited. These partnerships bring together expertise in geospatial technology and blockchain innovation, creating a robust framework for successful project implementation. By ensuring transparency and accountability through blockchain and utilizing advanced satellite imagery, CarbonStack is setting new standards in the fight against climate change. Their work not only contributes to emission offsetting, but also supports the preservation of biodiversity and the restoration of ecosystem. In conclusion, CarbonStack's integration of satellite imagery and blockchain technology is a game changer for afforestation projects. Similar initiatives in the future will be crucial in our global efforts to combat climate change and build a sustainable world for future generations. For more detailed information on this project, please visit the Geospatial Resource Platform at the Geospatial World website. Thank you for joining us today. We will be back with another interesting case study in our next episode.
Hello and welcome to the GW Bulletin, the daily dose of geospatial news on GW Prime Live. I'm Jeffy Jacob, and here are the latest happenings. Mandala Space Ventures, a Californian venture studio and incubator, announced July 8 the 9 United Kingdom based startups participating in its UK Space Agency funded accelerator program this fall. The 8-week virtual course starts September 3rd and culminates with an in person investor pitch day at the California Institute of Technology in Pasadena, California. The SoCal UK Space Accelerator creates a transatlantic portal for great ideas from the UK, said the Mandala founder and CEO Leon Alcalay, helping prepare them for venture capital and access to the US market. The 9 ventures include Actelligence, Angoka, Lodestar, Lumi, Second Star, Space Solar, SAF System, and Universal Atmosphere Processing. ISI and the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine have signed a memorandum of cooperation to further strengthen their cooperation in remote sensing of the Earth in the interest of Ukraine's national security and defense. ISI's small radar imaging satellites can form high resolution images of areas of Earth in daylight, at night, and through cloud cover. In the memorandum, ISI continues to ensure that the imagery it captures pertinent to Ukraine's territory helps to ensure the security and defense of Ukraine in conditions of armed aggression and is not shared in any circumstance with the hostile countries or entities. Agritech startup Two Brothers Organic Farms has raised 58.25 crores in a Series A funding round led by Zerodha's investment arm Rainmatter Capital. The startup plans to deploy the fresh proceeds to support its business growth in India and the US while also exploring demand side opportunities and expanding supply side operations, co founder Ajinkya Hange told Inc. 42. This news was reported by Business Standard first. Scout Space has been selected by the Pentagon's Far Future Agency to demonstrate software to support high fidelity space domain awareness sensors and autonomous on orbit maneuvers. Philip Hoover-Smoot, CEO of the Virginia based startup, told Breaking Defense that Scout's two phased effort ultimately will result in a simulation featuring tiny satellites autonomously swarming to perform on orbit inspection mission. Turkey launched its first domestically produced communication satellite, Turksat 6A, into orbit in a move Ankara said would widen the country's satellite coverage and meet its television broadcasting needs, according to Reuters. A SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket carried the satellite into space from Space Launch Complex 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida, US. Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan said the launch marked the opening of a new phase for Turkey in satellite production. Global software engineering and consulting firm Intellias announces the establishment of a partnership with leading Japan map data provider Zenrin to develop cutting-edge digital maps, which are enriched with Japan map data tailored for modern vehicle navigation systems. Intellias applies its mapping and navigation expertise to commercial projects with global clients and contributes to data standards for the automotive industry. Zenrin here brings over 70 years of experience in mapping services, building a strong reputation as a provider of maps that cover the entire territory of Japan. One Spatial, RMSI, and Cyclomedia, three providers of solutions and services for the digital transformation of network infrastructures, are joining forces to address the market for mapping of utility networks. This alliance will provide infrastructure managers with fast, accurate, complete, and up-to-date mapping of their networks, thereby placing critical data at the heart of their projects. Leveraging the three companies' extensive appearance in network data production, this alliance aims to provide technologies and services for capturing, recalibrating, and enriching data used by infrastructure managers. MDA Space selected Aerospace Lab to provide battery charge regulators for the supply chain for its Aurora digital satellite product line. This includes the Aurora anchor customer, Telesat's Lightspeed Low Earth Orbit constellation. Aerospace Lab is contracted to deliver more than 200 units over 3 years. The first deliveries are scheduled by 2026, Belgium based aerospace lab announced the deal on Monday, and the financial terms were not disclosed. Lancaster Resources announced the signing of a service agreement with Core AI Technologies, a pioneering artificial intelligence, Earth system modeling, and remote imaging company. Under the terms of this agreement, Core AI will provide Lancaster with advanced geospatial data products to identify field targets for sampling. This technology will be integral to Lancaster's exploration activities, specifically for uranium at the Catley Lake and Sentinel East properties. And with that, we come to the end of this live bulletin. See you tomorrow with more news from the geospatial ecosystem around the world. Thank you.